one point in time, noon Eastern time. And I made a video this morning, which was somewhat controversial. I asked you guys for your opinion. It deals with some people who've been saying some conspiracy theory with the Chinese and this virus. But please, if there's any takeaway you have for that matter, I don't think anybody knows at this point. All we know is that there's a virus out there. And I think it's good that we talk about different ideas. Some of the feedback I received was concerning about people saying this may be discriminatory, and I don't believe any of that is. I'm totally against discrimination. What I am I'm not against is free thought. People need to be able to think. People need to be able to express their ideas. Happened the other day. What some of the new developments are that Walt Disney World is closed. Did you know that, Denise? I don't know if you even knew that. But they've closed down Walt Disney World. They closed down Disneyland, I think, in California. And discussed. I understand the reason for this. I wish it didn't happen, but the social distancing stuff is necessary simply because if everybody gets sick all at once, it's going to overburden the healthcare system. And if you get sick from a virus, even this virus, we don't know if you have a super healthy immune system. We don't know if you could, just go ahead and survive this virus with no problem. We don't know, but I have a feeling you probably could. I think it's the people as regular viruses, and because of that, anybody who's ever got a compromised immune system has got to be concerned about viruses, but especially in this case. So anyway, those are the things you really got to be concerned about. And again, it kind of goes back to our theme of these videos, which is let's work on that immune system. Very quickly if you decide you're going to make that change. So especially if you are not sick from this virus, now that you know that it's out there and it's spreading, I think that now is the time to act. And when we say, change your habits, change your lifestyle, we're talking about habits that are doing it. If you want, to survive this virus, if it goes after you, especially if you have a compromised immune system. And then also the diet. You've got to start doing the diet correctly. And when we say do it correctly, we're talking about what foods don't have any added oils, and definitely keep the fat low. If you don't keep the fat low, as I've been saying over and over again in these videos, you're going to end up with a BMI that's too high. You're going to throw your body out of balance. You're going to compromise your immune system. You might even develop diabetes. Our purpose is, as an organization, is to get this word out to people. Especially at this time, I feel like sometimes it's hard to get people's attention, to get them to understand why they need to eat properly and do things a little bit differently. You need, and we have the resources on our website at aPlantBasedDiet.org. Go to the healthy vegan recipes, go to the healthy prepared foods, get on our social media, get plugged in locally if you're on the East Coast of the United States, or if you're worldwide. We have a worldwide group. We have a YouTube channel. All these things are no cost.
It takes a couple of weeks to reverse diabetes. Don't think that it's already too late for you if you have this disease, and 9.8% of Americans have it. So if you're watching our channel, you probably already know that diabetes is associated with a diet, really high in fat, meat, dairy, all things based diet, and reverse this disease. And overburden our hospitals if they don't get on the right program. So listen to Mike and make these changes now. Thanks.
Okay. Yeah. And we're not hearing this, well, you're exactly the right person that we need to be reaching right now. And if you know somebody who needs to hear this, please tag them in the comments. I mean, this is serious. There's a reason why we're going through all of this. And let's not focus on the negative. What we can do. Yeah, we can talk about it, but it really doesn't matter because it's here. And what we need to do is do what we can to not overburden the hospital system. So social distancing is good, but just as much, I wish just as much media attention and focus was on how you can take control of your own health and how you can boost your own immune system. Reach out to us. You can contact me directly via email at aPlantBasedDiet.org or gmail.com. aPlantBasedDiet.org or gmail.com. Just know that we're here to help. That's why we're making these videos. We want to somebody else who has a compromised immune system, because we don't want them to end up in the hospital. We don't want them to end up dead just because a virus came along, okay? Because, just like the flu kills people, but the flu almost always kills people who are already compromised by some other thing. It's the thing that pushes them over the edge. And it may not work 100% of the time, but it probably works 90% of the time, So anyway, have a good day, everybody, and eat plants. Go eat. If you don't know what to eat, go on our website or just eat some raw food. Go get some berries.